Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and my name is Rex, and it's time for the Sharp Aquos camera review. So you guys been asking me a lot of questions about this phone, and I know I'm late, I'm lazy, so I got some issues with my PC and I don't have any laptop to edit my videos, so that's why I'm so inconsistent so far with my YouTube. So yeah, anyways, let's check out this phone, what's inside the Sharp Aquos camera. So let's go. So yeah, this one comes with a 23 megapixel camera at the back with an aperture of 1.9, and it's a wide angle lens, 90 degree. It's not that ultra wide in comparison with those specific lens, but it is wide even with the single camera. And for better experience, for better review, I'll be comparing this phone camera with the Motorola Z2 Force, which is a really good phone even at this price point. Both phones share some amazing specs, so yeah, I'll be doing side by side comparison with the Motorola Z2 Force as well, so to give you good judgment and better experience. So let's try to see what happens and how this thing is against up the rival, the Motorola Z2 Force. So let's jump into the video and let's see what happens. So when it comes to air condition, daylight shots, both phones perform really well, but the first thing you will notice on the Sharp Aquos R photos that they're a bit wider and much exposed in comparison with the Z2 Force, while the Z2 Force kept that contrast and a bit saturated colors. When it comes to background blur and focusing, both phones perform really well, but I'll go with the Z2 Force with much better color production and details. So shooting against the sunlight and the dynamic range, both phones are really good, but the Sharp Aquos R here is much better. With bigger sensor, much light is entering the lens, so that's why the dynamic range of the Sharp Aquos R is much better in comparison with the Z2 Force. But here you can see, look at the sky, it's a bit pinkish, and while the Z2 Force kept the realistic colors and it is a bit bluish, so which looks so good. So when it comes to close-up shot, both phones doing a fantastic job here, but the Z2 Force looks much better with high details and good color production. But it doesn't mean that Sharp Aquos R is bad. It's amazing, and you can also capture some amazing details with this 22 megapixel camera, and here you can see in this shot which looks so promising. And I think the problem with the Sharp Aquos R is actually that wide angle, which feels a bit distorted at sometimes. So yeah. And when it comes to blur or focus, both phones are amazing, but it can't beat that Z2 Force, which looks so good with the amazing camera app. And here you can see it just looks worst on this Aquos R, while the Z2 Force is incredible focus and looks really nice. So these are all the shots shot on the Sharp Aquos R. So let's check it out, see what inside the Sharp Aquos R camera and how it holds up against the Z2 Force. When it comes to video recording, both phones can record 4K videos and 1080p videos at 60 and 30 fps. But the problem with the Sharp Aquos R is actually the focusing, and sometimes it sucks how to focus, so which looks so awkward and irritating for me. So this is just because of the camera UI and camera app this phone having. So I really had the camera UI of this phone. So yeah, this is how it looks like on the Sharp Aquos R. When it comes to Z2 Force, this is amazing phone with amazing camera. Like the video quality of this phone is really better, with much better than the photos quality. I really like. I mean, this is really good phone for filmmaking and video recording, and I really love it. Yeah, I really prefer the Z2 Force when it comes to filmmaking and videography. And the colors are really amazing, the focusing speed is just incredible, and it's just amazing. Like this phone is 3 years old and it still holds up to this day, so I really love it. And this is a 4K video, and I can feel some distortion in this video, but the quality is really amazing. But I think they're much exposed and the colors are a bit whitish, but it looks so good. But you can feel some distortion due to wide angle lens. So still the quality is really amazing, and dynamic range here is still just incredible. While ZD Force is just incredible, really smooth and really stable at the same time. But yeah, I think you can't record 60 fps of course, but it's just amazing. Of course it's a 3-year old phone, but the quality is just incredible with this phone. So when it comes to stabilization, the Sharp Aquos comes with the EIS and OIS as well, but still I can feel some kind of instability and distortion due to wide angle lens, so which is so unfortunate for a phone like this with OIS. While the ZD Pro just comes with the EIS, so it's not as smooth unfortunately, but of course this is EIS, not as smooth just like the OIS, like Samsung phones having those super stable steady motions, but still it looks much better. And this is shotted on the Z2 ports with 1080p resolution, and you can also shoot slow motion videos on both phones, 1080p with 120 and 720p and 240 fps. So let's check it out. So when it comes to my opinion, both phones are amazing, really nice camera stubs. But the problem with the Aquos is actually the camera app or the camera UI, which is one of the worst I've ever seen. So sometimes it is really hard to focus and don't know how to switch to manual mode and don't know how to record videos with 60 fps. And of course the distortion while recording videos is just so awkward and irritating. This is just because of this wide angle lens. So these issues can be resolved with some software issues or third-party camera app. So yeah, these are some minor issues with the camera of the Aquos R. While the ZD Force is just incredible at videography, and I really love it. And if you're looking for a best phone for filmmaking or videography stuffs, the ZD Force is the best option for you. So this is it for today, guys. I hope you really enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.